Alright, y'all, let's go. Welcome to Baller Chat TV. Today we're gonna just be reviewing some games right quick. From this week, or really from today. First game we're gonna look at, the 76ers played the Pistons, and I feel like this one was, easy to say who was gonna win. So game ended just a few minutes ago, and we got the 76ers with 118 and the Pistons with 106. So we look at some game leaders, see what we got. Alright, so Shake Milton, he had 30 points coming in, leading scorer for his squad. Over on the 76ers side, DeAndre Jordan definitely put up rebounds, which we know that's nothing new for him. Tobias Harris led the 76ers with assists with 6. On the other side, I would talk about what they did, but at this point, I feel like it don't really matter because they lost. So I want to take a look at 76ers team overall just to see how they did. Alright, Tyrese Maxey, he had 25 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and he was 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. So that's definitely an area he has to improve on. I mean, if you look all together for the team, they didn't really do too well from behind the arc. Isaiah Joe was 2 for 7. Firkin, or whatever his name is, he was 1 for 7 from 3. Shake Milton had 1 for 3. Matisse 1 for 2. So, they definitely got to take a break from all of those threes, especially as we come into the playoffs. We got to do better than that. But I want to take a look at Tyrese Maxey right quick because he's been on it. The kid been taking care of business, and he's getting a lot of attention from the NBA news reporters and things like that. So let's get a look. So this season he doing good. 17 points per game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Can't really hate on how the man is doing at this point in his career. However, he's only shooting about 48%. So if he could increase his percentage, I think he definitely could be a problem. And him and Joel together definitely gonna do good. And Harden, when James Harden mind is really into it and he trying to work with the team on those days. But I don't know how often that's gonna be. I guess it just depends on whatever Harden got going on that week, and if he actually stay and rock with the 76ers, or if he's gonna leave, which I believe people starting to kind of think he known for doing some scandalous stuff to get around the situation. So let's see what's been in the news for Tyrese Maxey. Alright, so a few days ago, 10 absolutely insane 3-point shooting stats. He kept shooting, burying. He putting on a show. I like the kid. I think he's definitely worthy of staying in the NBA and improving for his team, for the organization. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, some stuff kind of taking a little long to load. I'm not feeling that at all. But we'll see. All right. So for those who really into fantasy sports and all of that good stuff, look, I tried to do that, but it's just not for me, honestly. I think because it's kind of like gambling, and you never know who will have a good game or a bad game, if they're gonna get hurt, etc. So I kind of stay away from that. But just looking at it right now, he's ranked 11 in his position, and he then went up 2.7 points. So people who into that, hey, hopefully you had Maxi on your squad so that way he could. You know who we got to talk about? Joel, because Joel has been making a lot of noise in the league. What is this? You see how my computer just hate on me? Like, why? Like, what's the reason? All right. So it's Joel. So Joel been making headlines because he got some like insane stats right now that haven't even been close to what's been going down in the NBA since the days when Shaq was running the league. So let's take a look. I mean, whether you like the guy or not, you have to admit that Joel is definitely doing well this season. He's averaging 30 points per game, number 1 in the league. He's averaging 11 rebounds per game, 5th in the league. 4 assists, which we know is going to be low because of his position. That's not really what he out there to do. But I'm not gonna lie, this was a kid who I feel like maybe was being held back by Ben Simmons. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. Being held back by Ben Simmons, and with Simmons sitting out this year and ultimately moving to another team, it seemed like he's doing better on his own, or he's doing better being the face of the franchise, versus having somebody else out there to compete with him. Because we all know Ben Simmons, I believe, is kind of similar to Westbrook in a sense that he wants to be basically the face of the team. He's not interested in somebody else being a leader. That's not what he wants. So let's check out some news right quick. And that story I was talking about probably gonna come up. Let me see. Alright, so this one was 7 hours ago. So Embiid claims scoring title as Giannis sits in the finale. Let me see if the story is gonna come up. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Joel wins NBA scoring title for the first time, becomes the first center since Shaq to do this. So that's major because we know Shaq is definitely a legend, a Hall of Famer, all of that for the league. So to even be put in that category, I believe that just made, his price and his salary, all of that go up. He's gonna be worth way more now to any organization just because he's in the category with someone like Shaquille O'Neal. So if we take a look, it was actually 1999 for the 99 to the 2000 season when Shaq was able to get the job done and be the scoring leader for the NBA. But hey, look at this. 20 something years later, about 22 years later, Joel is able to get it done. He was definitely in a close race with Giannis. However, Giannis had to sit out. So that basically let him claim it early. Nobody could have debated that. Now, besides Giannis, LeBron James would have been the next person to look at to compete with Joel. However, he sprained his ankle and missed a few games. And I really believe LeBron is just being smart, knowing their season is over. So he just sitting out. No love lost to LeBron, though. I think he doing what he have to do. He handling his business best way he can. All right, another cool stat. Joel, the first international player to lead the league in scoring. We all know he's not from around here. As far as in the United States. Bruh. What's up? My screen, like, for real just went. Why my screen hating on me? Screen hating on me, man. That's not good. It's not cute. Let me see if it's gonna load. It's probably gonna take forever. Let me know if this happened to you. When you're really about taking care of your business, and then next thing you know, like, bomb, screen going down, all kind of stuff. Like, sometimes I really think my internet company and stuff just don't want me to be great. Like, they want me to fail. That gotta be it. But I'm not letting that happen at all. Dang, man, it's really gonna take a long time to load. And it's just because I'm live streaming. That's tough. Hold up, let me see, y'all. Let me see what this do. Or what it don't. I guess I could say that. Let's see what let's see what it don't. Alright, whatever. I'm rolling with it anyways. Let's move on. Let me get back at it. Everything loading slow, but you feel me? I'm still gonna do my thing, whether the internet hating or not. Alright, now the next game to discuss is none other than the Grizzlies and the Celtics. So the Celtics were able to defeat the Grizzlies 139-110. And I really thought this was going to be a tighter battle between the Celtics and the Grizzlies, because the Grizzlies had really been taking care of business, like, major. So to beat them by 29 points, I definitely was not expecting that. So I definitely want to dive in and see what was going on for both teams. So let's take a look at the Grizzlies first, since they took that L. Alright, so where is Ja? Ja didn't play. Okay, so they lost there. I'm gonna have to check and see if he was hurt or something, or if they was just playing it smart and set him out. However, Zaire Williams did pretty good. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. However, he was 4 for 11 from the 3-point line. I don't know what it is these days about, like, shooting from three, but it's like, come on, man. Everybody is not going to be a 3-point shooter. Everybody is not Steph Curry. Who else? Steve Kerr, Steve Nash. Where's the mid-range game? You know what I'm saying? Everything don't have to be a 3-pointer. So that was pretty cool. We got a double-double from John. No, I'm sorry. He got a triple-double. He had 17 points, 10 assists, and 13 rebounds. So that's pretty cool. He definitely put on a show and did what he had to do for the Memphis Grizzlies. But let's go on over to the other side, to the Celtics, who actually was able to win the game. So, of course, Jason Tatum, any night, every time he come out, he's going to put on a show for the Celtics fans and organization, and anybody who's watching. No different tonight. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. He was 6 for 8 from 3, 11 of 14 field goals just in general. So he was working and he was hitting. You know, that's a good percentage right there. Jaylen Brown, who I always think of next when talking about the Boston Celtics. He had 18 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 for 7 from the arc, 8-16 field goal overall. Daniel had a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. And that was pretty much it. So I think this was just the norm. Nothing record breaking or, you know, anything to make you look twice. Besides the fact that I just wasn't expecting that kind of score between the Celtics and the Grizzlies. But while we at it, let's take a look at Ja, because he has definitely been the face of the Memphis Grizzlies, and he was out. So right now this season, the kid is averaging 27 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and I believe he definitely has been consistent with his game throughout his time in the league, and he's actually improving, which is ultimately the goal. You know, you don't want to just come in and be consistent or get comfortable.